Pasakaw. So we will be having a documentary about the overfishing.
So what is overfishing?
Overfishing is the removal of the species of the fish from the body of water at the rate that the species cannot replenish in the time, resulting in those species either becoming depleted or very unpopulated. In that given area, overfishing has spread all over the globe and has been present for centuries.
With more than 7,000 islands in the Philippines, it is not surprising that it is one of the richest seas in the world.
And there are new discoveries in a part of our seas, just like the Philippine rice, which has resources said to be able to feed the entire Philippines that can benefit Filipinos.
Philippines is the center of marine biodiversity of the whole world, meaning we can find here the most diverse marine species in our planet. Therefore, our ocean plays a big role in the whole state of the world's marine ecosystem. It was said that if the marine population in the Philippines decreases, the whole planet is affected. What's alarming here, it is already beginning to take place. One of the reasons is overfishing. It was said by the year 2050, it is possible that we may not have any more fish to catch.
The Philippines is the world's second largest archipelagic state and one of the largest fish producing nation in the world. More than 5 million people make their livelihoods from fishing and million more rely on healthy and productive ocean for food. Like many other fishing nations, however, the Philippines is facing an overfishing crisis. Of the country's 13 major fishing grounds that are overfished, scientists predict that local fisheries will collapse without a quick and meaningful fishery reform.
Collapsed fisheries would be economically devastating for fishing families who already face higher poverty rates than the general Filipino population. If this will happen, the Philippines will have to rely on other countries to supply seafood to its growing population.
So how are we going to fight the threats of overfishing? We can fight these threats if we create more marine protected areas. Currently, less than 2% of the world's oceans are protected in marine parks, and less than 1% of the oceans are protected from any kinds of fishing. More no-catch zones must be established to allow fish populations and their ecosystems to recover and replenish themselves to ensure fishing for future. Stop trolling. Trolling drags huge nets through the ocean that scoop up every animals and the ecosystem in its pathway, resulting in massive wasteful bycatch. Dead fish are returned to the sea because they weren't the target fish. Educate everyone and spread the word. Join a campaign and support organizations.
What is the advantage and disadvantage of the overfishing?
In terms of the advantages of overfishing, it has created more job opportunities. Since the aquaculture industry boom, numerous jobs have been made available to the people. This is especially true in impoverished areas where decent and good-paying jobs are quite rare. It can also help boost the economy. The demand for seafood has been increasing in the last few decades. With more and more companies being set up for overfishing, there will be more sources of the income, which results in more taxes for the local government. Aside from that, exportation of seafood products will also do good for any country as it provides more work and more income for the government. When it comes to disadvantages of overfishing, it can cause a dent in marine life population. This is especially true for species that are more in demand. It also affects the ecosystem. This is because overfishing disrupts the food chain. Other creatures that rely on the seafood have to adapt and change their environment and characteristics. For one, animals may be forced to travel to distant regions to survive. When that happens, they can be hunted down or forced out of the place for not being its natural habitat. It can increase pollution. Garbage in the ocean can grow in number. This makes the water more polluted, making it unsafe for people and animals alike. Overfishing may have offered short-term solutions to food shortage as well as unemployment in some areas. But its long-term effects are far worse and alarming. This is why overfishing should be stopped all at once before it's too late. Otherwise, future generations will only know of the word fish through books in the internet. Unfortunately, reversing decades worth of overfishing requires strict